I'm Anil Kumar. In this video, we will learn simple steps to subtract rational expressions. So we are given x over x squared minus 9 minus 1 over 2x minus 6. First step will always be to factor. So that is the first step. You need to factor, okay? In case you need some help, you should practice. You can check my videos on factoring. That should help. Now, the denominator is x squared minus 9. This reminds you of, let's do it separately. X squared minus 9 could be written as x squared minus 3 square, right? So which is difference of squares, and I could factor this as x plus 3 times x minus 3, correct? So I get that in the denominator. So I could write this as x divided by x plus 3 times x minus 3 minus. Now in this one, you can clearly see that 2 is a common factor, so group factor. So take 2 common, you are left with x minus 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So this is the first step. The second step will be, most of the time, finding the lowest common denominator, right? That is the second step. Now here, what are the denominators? X plus 3, x minus 3, and x minus 3 times 2. So in this case, the lowest common denominator for us is equal to product of all these, right? So x minus 3 is already there, but 2 is not here. So we'll include 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 3. So that becomes the lowest common denominator. That is to say that both terms should have that denominator so that the numerators can be subtracted. I hope the concept is clear. Now how do we do that? We have first term as x over x plus 3 times x minus 3. To get 2, I have to multiply and divide by 2. Is that okay? That means you're multiplying by 1 and not changing anything, right? It's exactly the same expression as it was before. Now in the second one, what will you do? We need x plus 3. So we'll multiply and divide by the factor x plus 3. Is that clear? Now you can see that both the denominators have common denominator, and this is indeed the lowest common denominator, right? So we can now write the common denominator with this line, and 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 3 becomes our lowest common denominator. Numerators is 2 times x here, right? So we have 2x minus 1 times x plus 3, that is minus. So it will be negative of these terms. So minus x minus 3. Do you get it? So that's what you get. Now you can simplify using simplify like terms, right? So you could simplify at this stage. Look for like terms. So x and x are like terms. 2x minus x will give you x and minus 3. Denominator is 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 3. Now at this stage also, you find it could be further simplified by cancelling the common terms. So if you can simplify further, and then you finally get simplified answer as 1 over 2 times x plus 3, right? Now you may or may not expand, but I recommend not to expand. So leave it like this. So that is your answer. Now one more thing we have to consider. We are writing answer as this is equals to 1 over 2 times x plus 3. Is there anything which I have missed? That's an important question. Whenever you work with rational expressions, you have to always include restrictions. Okay, so what are the restrictions for this expression? You have to look before cancelling. So restrictions are x is not equal to negative 3 or positive 3. We can write this as not equal to plus minus 3. So that is how you can actually subtract rational expressions. I hope this video helps you to go through all these steps in sequence. In most of my videos, I'll be not giving that. And go through this video and understand the concept. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.